Funky voices off the record.
Oh, funky voices off the record.
Welcome to Funky Voices Off the Record. Music, magic and mayhem of singing together. Oh. If choirs and singing are your thing, or you accidentally harmonise with the microwave, ding dong, oh no, I think mine does that, not sure, then you've found your people. We will chat the joys, dramas, jokes, jaw-dropping moments of choir life. Behind-the-scenes moments, gossip, guests, regular features with me, Sandra, MD of Funky Voices Choir, now in its 20th year, which makes me 35 or something. Straight away, we need you to subscribe to this channel. It's completely free. Don't think of it as a subscription. Just subscribe to the channel, because then you're going to get a notification every time a new episode comes along. And give this one a like and a share. You're all cool. Thumbs. If you want to contact us, we've got a couple of ways. Email podcast@funkyvoices.co.uk or WhatsApp voice note or message on 07834 765 473.
I feel like we need a little jingle for that WhatsApp. You know how some people do a sing-song of the number?
I'll do that as well. I'll just get that out my arse. Yep.
Like the... do you remember all the phone numbers you could remember from the shows when you were young?
01 811 8055.
I'm thinking 0181 811 8181.
What was that?
I think that was Live and Kicking.
How about you send in a voice note of you singing the number? A little tune. Make a tune out of the phone number. Go on, dare you. Little jingle. We might not use it, but it's worth
fun.
a try. Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, first regular feature, Funky Voices World. What's happening in the Funky Voices world?
Funky Voices World.
Big news.
Tell me.
Huge. So, Paul Carrack.
Oh, yeah. That our old mate.
Our mate,
Yeah.
our mate Paul Carrack. So I've got some news with him, but I kind of wanted to rewind a little bit from when we first met with Paul Carrack and collabed, I guess. So a few years ago, I'm not very good with years, so I won't be able to tell you when anything is, including my own birthday or anything like that. I'm really not good on that stuff. So a few years ago, I had an email asking if we'd like to join Paul Carrack on stage at the Royal Albert Hall. Not me personally, as in the choir, which includes me a little bit, but yeah.
And that just email out of nowhere.
Yeah, pretty much. I was on holiday at the time, only in the Devon, and I was sitting on the beach with my friend Ella. Shout out Ella. And yeah, I check my emails. Do you do this? You just refresh all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a problem.
Yes.
And I've got probably 8 accounts, so I check it each one. I probably spend more time doing that than I do anything else, because I have to remind that I'm on it. Something might come through that's huge and I might miss it. But anyway, yeah, we're on the beach, Scott, and I went, now, friend Ella is on the phone at the time, and I'm going, that's me saying, get off the phone. There's a chat needed.
We need to talk about
now.
this,
Yeah. I kind of felt like dropping my phone on the floor and just, it's scaring me. But yeah, it was just an email like that, and it's casual.
That's amazing, because I really don't think people realise that that's how it works. I feel like...
Can I give a bit more backstory?
Yes.
I had emailed him a couple of years before that, 2 or 3 years before that, and saying, we're Funky Voices, blah, 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 blah. Would love to work with you one day. He obviously remembered.
Well, yeah.
Watched the video, but yeah.
Amazing.
Go on, sorry.
No, I was just going to say that I imagine a lot of people think that comes, there's a lot of emailing.
No.
But it just, keeping up the presence of the choir.
Yes.
Making sure you're out there, people know. The more you do, the more people see you're doing,
Correct.
etc., etc. But then, just the idea of you getting this email out of the blue, I think, is probably...
While you're on the beach, ice cream in one hand, like, what?
Yeah.
No, it was cool.
So what did you do?
Do you know what? Played it cool.
Yeah, of course.
Read it quite a few times. Then kind of, played all these tracks in the car really loudly and went, yeah, oh my God. And then obviously made the arrangements with him of what we were going to do going for the actual gig at the Royal Albert Hall, where I never thought in a million years or more that I'd ever do the Royal Albert Hall,
Yeah,
the Royal Albert
And
Hall.
it said Royal Albert Hall in the email.
Yes.
So it was a double. It's
Yeah,
Paul
yeah, yeah.
Carrack
I
and
see
it's
what
the
you're saying.
Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah. And I went, yeah, I think so. I think could make that. Yeah. And then I'm always so excited about then telling the Funkies, I've got a gig for you. Now brace yourself. And then letting them know is, I just love seeing their little faces because they have come from whatever their life is, be it like a career, working life or a family life, whatever it is, and then going, sorry, what, I'm a pop star for the weekend? Yes, you are. Proper full-on pop star. No, you were there, weren't you?
I was there, yes.
Yeah. Go on. Tell the people, how did it feel?
I mean, it's incredible. The venue is amazing. And it was very obvious quickly that we were there to perform with the part, we were part of the show. And we had to be, because...
We weren't just shoved over there.
Yeah. And we had to approach it like that. We had to think like that. And that's different to how we normally would do things, because normally it's, the corner of a field in a local, whatever, nice little, brilliant, but different.
Of course.
But this was, there was a schedule, there was a rehearsal, there was a sound check, there was a lot of people to move through the venue. There was, it was all proper professional
In the choir,
people.
in the choir stands as well. So
Exactly. Yeah,
I think there was 180 of us. Yeah.
Normally we're like shoving each other off little bits of staging,
Yeah.
whatever. But this was like we all had our place and our seat, and we had to be in the order, and we had to find a way to. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. It's not easy to move that many people around any venue or organise that many people. That's the general thing about the choir. But in a venue like that, I mean, we've got to be super organised. So.
Yeah, and no stalling and chatting about. Yeah, it's kind of filing in and out.
Yeah. So there was that, just getting that everybody in the right mindset to be like, we are. I mean, you were great at that. Just reminding everyone, you are part of the show. Yeah. You must act as though you're a professional performer. People get paid to do things like that.
And that doesn't mean acting serious and straight. We don't take ourselves seriously at all in the choir. But just behave.
Yeah. And just being professional and knowing the value of what we're bringing.
Yes.
And that sort of thing.
And the value of what we've been offered as a gig.
Yeah.
And, that opportunity in itself, enjoy it, cherish it, love it, indulge in every moment. Be aware,
I think it's quite hard to not be when you're used to being a fan or a punter, shall we say, then you might act a certain way in that situation. Oh, I'm behind the scenes at the But when you're there to be the performer, we sort of have to pretend that we're not those punter people that get
we're not
super
impressed.
excited. We have to just play it cool. Like, we're used to this. Yeah,
Totally fine.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This is normal.
Backstage was interesting though, wasn't it? Lots of different kind of rooms. We had our own dressing rooms.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Not each. That'd be a lot. But yeah, and
It's like a maze.
it was absolutely amazing. I just want to say, from my point of view, as directing it, I got whiplash. So I had a neck problem for a full-on year after that. So there's no place for the choir conductor within the choir stands. So the choir stands are either side of the organ at Royal Albert Hall. We filled completely one side, and the other side, I think they sold for tickets, maybe, for audience. Choir conductor would generally be, I guess, on the stage of some sort with an orchestra as well, and everything's happening like that. I can't stand next to Paul Carrack and go, all right, mate, I'm just going to conduct my choir up there. That'd be too weird.
We'd be like...
Yeah, I think she's down there somewhere. Yeah, exactly. So I'm up with you all and close as usual. But there is no
Were you stood on something?
No.
You just
I didn't have shoes on. I didn't have time to put shoes on because when we got called, I was too busy faffing with somebody what needed this, that and the other. There's so much that goes on that I try and always keep away from members because I just want them enjoying it. But, all the official stuff. I was doing all that. I hadn't yet put my shoes on. I got half an outfit on, wardrobe malfunction. I just about grabbed the music and the stand, but I'm in a row where the Funkies are actually standing and sitting as well. Do you get what I mean?
You were really squashed in.
It was very squashed. Yeah. So I've got that's like that, and I on the stand, and that's all well and good. But then the gradient, and the things like that was quite hard. But the hardest thing is obviously it's a live performance. We always do live performances, but it's a live performance as in there's a live band there, and Paul and They will maybe, you know, repeat a chorus, do anything that they might want to do at any time, and I've got to be alert of that. So my neck is cranked round. Oh, God. Trying to watch what he might do. Is he going to repeat? Is he going to, you know, stop? Is he going to break it down and have an a cappella bit? I don't know yet. I don't know. And the choir aren't considering this. Again, good, because they're just enjoying it. And I'm going, I don't know what's going to happen next. Not because anything's disorganised, but just because it's music, it's creative, it's nice. So, yeah, I'm kind of conducting like that, going, yeah, I got. Can you see me at the top? And apparently some could see my fingernail. Some funkies at the top could just see a fingernail. But I'm also like that. There's a great shot of me just like a giraffe or something. So I got whiplash from it. So as much as these things can look, oh, that's so, I don't know, glamorous. Yeah, no, it's not. I had my scuzzy socks on, but no one can see your socks, so it doesn't matter like now.
No, but that, again, I didn't know. Well, it's not that I didn't know. I didn't think
You
about...
didn't care.
No, of course I cared.
No, it's good that people don't. I don't want to be, I had to do this. I don't.
But
What's
it's
the
thinking
point?
about it, it's true. The musicians on stage will be used to just doing whatever they like. It's their show.
Exactly.
And if they had a proper professional... No, I shouldn't say that. Cut that bit out. If they had a choir that was touring with them regularly and they knew the drill and everything, and that they could go with it in whatever way. But we obviously were coming in, it was our first time singing with them, and the music could change at any time. We're not used to that as a concept, because we're used to just
doing
focusing
ourselves.
on you and thinking about only ourselves.
Mm.
So you're managing all that
Yeah.
without us even realising.
Yeah, so I'm trying to kind of make sure the choir are happy, but also the band are happy, and the lighting's happy, and different bits, and because obviously, even just with the funkies going, oh, we can't see you, I'm going, well, I'm getting bloody whiplash here, and I don't even know what's happening. So it's okay, don't worry. I try and keep it within, but
Oh God, it sounded so good though.
it was amazing. It was, like you say, the venue itself is just iconic. As soon as you walk in and think, wow, and think, sorry, I'm performing here. What?
The show was opened up with the SWR Big Band. I sang some stuff from this current album with them. Then there was an interval. I came out with my regular band, which is a little bit more rock and roll. I had a guest appearance from Mr. Nick Lowe. And then up in the gods, we had a 150-piece choir doing the Living Years. Man, I tell you, I've done a lot of gigs, but it was one of the best things I've ever been involved with. It was tremendous, and the crowd loved it.
I think you just answered my next question. I ask every single person I interview what their goosey moment is, a point in their career where they get the goosebumps all up and down the arms, and they look around going, I can't believe this is my life. I can't believe this is happening to me. Was that your goosey moment with the big choir and everything?
I think it was, yeah.
No, this is where I get my years mixed up, because I believe, maybe I'll get this right. No, he then asked us back to do it the next year. Mm-hmm. We went, all right. This time it was with a swing band, I believe, as well. So there was two halves of the show that were kind of had quite a different vibe. Following that, I'm not rushing past it, but we'll show some stuff up, and there's some videos we'll put in links. About a day or 2 days later, phone call. My phone doesn't do that, but answer. It's Paul Carrack's people. Could you come down to Air Studios, the Air Studios? Could you come down to Air Studios and record in 2 days' time? Yep. Yeah, I'll do that. Yep. What, everyone? Yep. Okay. Need to book 4 coaches. Oh, God. Again, try and keep it away from everyone, but trying to tell them the news without not having a coach or a time or what we'll sing or anything. But everything's all in hand because it will be, just not,
Yeah.
things organic, they evolve over time. But that was yet another, I'm sorry, what? So being in Air Studios, yeah, that was another iconic moment for me of pinch yourself.
Yeah.
Go, I'm sorry, what?
I mean, that's an iconic venue as well.
Yeah.
It was really exciting.
People say to me, what, the Air Studios? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who was there?
Oh, there's a few people there.
Well, they were good people, weren't they? Good music people.
Yeah. What's his name?
Dave Arch. Off of the Strictly's.
He was there.
He was there.
Oh, I've heard from the Funkies that have been watching the episodes, and a lot of them say that they're talking to the TV or to their phone, watching it, going, Sandra, don't forget this. So I think it's good for me to bear in mind that I might be irritating people if I'm either getting dates, years, songs, anything wrong. I'm really sorry now. Write in. Or do a WhatsApp voice and let me know. You can be the corrector. So all that's brilliant. And then very recently, and a surprise to me as well as everybody else, I see on Facebook Paul Carrack's releasing an album. We're on it. Not from Air Studios or anything. Nothing that I even ever knew about. And it's called For One Night Only. One night only. It's not got that on it.
Classic.
And yeah, we're on it. I was like, oh, okay, that's great.
So we're
Took
on
a
an
while.
album. We didn't know.
Yeah, and it's being released March 27th.
And it's the songs we sang in London.
Yes, so we're on it with In the Living Years tune. Well, they're all tunes over my shoulder, which is my...
The irony.
I know.
You literally were.
I know. Really hurt for weeks. I was walking around constantly. I had to go to an osteopath. And how long has this been going on?
All 3 songs that we sang are now on the album, which is amazing.
I know.
It's not like they just thought, we've just picked one of the choir songs.
No.
And they use them all.
The lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. Now, it takes a while when I see these things come up. I'm like, okay, let me think. Is this good? Is this sound good? What does this mean? Do I tell members? Do members know? What, is it real? Is it AI'd? I don't know. So once I've gone through that process, usually about an hour, I go, this is cool. Okay, now what do I need to do with all this information? So obviously, I can see that the Funkies are seeing it and going, oh my God, we're on an album. You can already download now. It's already available in the Living Years. So if you use Spotify or wherever you stream from, I believe that one's already out as a single. The recent one with Funky Voices on it.
Yeah, but we're not just singing on it, but it's the artwork says with the...
Featuring special guests, Funky Voices Choir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Which
know.
is amazing as well.
It is
because
great.
it could have just added it as a layer of lovely music, and could have just
Generic
used
choir
it.
in the background, yeah. Yeah.
But to name us, I think is amazing.
Lots of points for that.
Testament.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really appreciate all of that. But there was another surprise.
Go on.
Yeah. So a few days later, there's a film. There's a film for One Night Only as well. So we're in it visually. Close-ups. There's a lot of close.
Is there? I don't even remember there being cameras.
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
So
we get to keep it forever and ever.
Ever and ever, amen. And that goes out on YouTube, so it's free to watch, and that goes out on March the 27th as well. I haven't got a clue what it looks like, as in from our perspective, whether I'm scratching my arse at the time or anything, or whether I'm...
Yeah, just your neck, just constantly.
Yeah, but the flash of it I did see looks stunning. I'll say, and I
That
think
is really
there's a bit where he, what do you call it when you take your hat off to somebody?
Oh yeah, tip your hat.
Tip your hat kind of thing. Yeah, that was beautiful. So yeah, that's proper exciting, isn't it? There's a lot of stuff there.
It's amazing, yeah.
All for March
and I think
27th.
as well, there are loads of choirs, as we talked about before, and the fact that we're community choir, often choirs like that might have a little spin-off that get asked to do things, or they might have.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, they'll have a little section, a separate department,
Like the elite part of the choir.
yeah, where the good people get different opportunities.
No way.
I think that happens sometimes, but I think it's really important to highlight that this is
Nope.
Funky Voices Choir as it is.
Yeah.
Who can come?
Yeah.
We always try and get as many people involved as,
Yeah.
as is allowed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that is just amazing. And for us, like you said before, you just want to let us feel like pop stars for the weekend.
Yeah,
you know, for the
definitely.
day, whatever.
That's my joy part of it. Hearing you like sing out so much because you're so excited
Yeah.
and loving the pop star life that you end up singing like amazingly. And I'm like, look at them, listen to them, my babies.
And I think
Yeah.
that's part of the magic of the
Right.
Funky Voices ethos, because
Right.
if you were in the other choir, you know, that got these different opportunities, it would be expected. That's why it exists, because you
Right.
get sent to go and do these other things, and you might have that more sort of professional performance mindset of that's just normal. That's why you're there. That's what you're
Okay.
doing. But for us, we're like,
It's not a job. It's
wandering around Tesco's thinking, better get to choir rehearsals, and then like, what are we rehearsing for? Oh, just the Royal Albert Hall. You know,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, I
whole.
see what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we really are amazed to be there, and
Yeah.
then you hear that in the singing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's so cute. People take their own photos. He's just at the Royal Albert Hall. He's just
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I do love
And that
seeing
is
all
all part of the magic, and it doesn't. I don't think that's how and why Funky Voices is different and better. The
Somebody
best.
said to me the other day when I was talking about the best. That sounded really quite spooky. The best. That they have never heard of a choir that not only just has all the opportunities, but what ones inside one choir. And I hadn't quite considered this. That the fact that you can be a pop star at the weekend with Paul Carrack or whoever might turn up. I mean, there's been a few. We'll talk about them other times, but there's been a few. Plus go on a tour. Plus also do competitions and win. And plus have a laugh. So we don't take it seriously. I mean, it's me. So it's not, we're not like, everybody warm up for at least 3 hours. There's none of that. We just enjoy it and put our all and energy into it, and just leave the rest to me to have the worry about and sort out any logistics and stuff, and you just do the enjoyment bit, and I think then it works. What else? There's competitions, festivals. We've done major slots at some major festivals as well, which is great.
Live on the radio.
Supported the Jackson 5, which that blew my tiny mind. But anyway, yeah, live on radio too. Yeah, all kinds of things, which it's not just proud, but when somebody was telling me this the other day, I was like, do you know what? I hadn't really thought about it in 20 years, that some choirs will do 2 of those things, depending on whether they're a pro choir or community choir or whatever they are. But they don't know of a choir that does all of those things. So there's always something for everyone. Plus, I'm always knackered.
Wow.
But I love, can't help it. Important news flash. I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is important. It's exciting. It's unbelievable. We've mentioned Paul Carrack previously. Guess what? Stop guessing. I'm going to tell you. Funky Voices will be joining him on May the 8th and May the 10th in Ipswich Regent and at Drury Lane Theatre, London. Brilliant theatre. Second largest in the UK, by the way. Bit of knowledge there. We are buzzing. We are excited. If you've not got your tickets, go get your tickets anyway. We will be singing the classics. You know the ones. Living Years, Over My Shoulder, How Long, etc. And we'd love to see you there. It's going to be emotional, but also exciting and thrilling, and we can't wait.
Funky free for all.
So this is Funky Free for All, woo woo woo, where nothing is off limits. We need you. I need you. We talk about the real choir experience. Like, how does a group of adults still manage to argue about where to stand? I still can't quite figure that out.
It's so funny.
Isn't it? Okay, so we've got a question emailed in by Hannah. Shout out, Hannah.
Shout out, Hannah.
She says this: I would very much like to know how you start a new arrangement and how do you know which songs sound good together? Okay, it's not a short answer, and so I'm going to make it short though. So I always like to give the choir songs that you wouldn't expect a choir to sing. That's always been my thing. Just because I like to give that shock value, especially when we did Eminem. That was quite cool.
Well, that was one of my faves.
Was it?
Made you bring it back for my birthday, do you remember?
That's right, made me. Bullied me. So coming from that, I also feel as an audience and being a singer in the choir that I want to always keep things fresh. That's a buzzword, isn't it? Keep things moving. So obviously with a normal average song, you're going to get like a verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, end. For me, once I've heard the verse, chorus, maybe the bridge if it's a cool one, once I've heard that, I'm like, yeah, I've got it. I've got the vibe of the song. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it to as much as I'm going to enjoy it. I need something else to enjoy. So I'll do sometimes medleys and mashups. Most of the time I will do medleys and mashups. So that's why I do them. So it will go from, Eminem into the Beatles into something else, because I like the surprise that I can hear and feel from the audience behind. They go, you do get those kind of sounds from where I'm stood here, and stuff like that, which I quite like. Some don't give a shit, but there we go. And then also from the choir, teaching the choir, they're like, I never knew that would go with that or that. So also within Hannah's question is, how do I know which song sounds good together? I just know. I just do. And where do they come from? I could be out and about, radio, car, anything, I don't know, something's playing in a shop, and I'll hear it, and then I'll start singing another song to it, and go, oh yeah, those go well together. It's an instinct. It's a knee-jerk reaction. Whether it's to do with any music training, I don't know. Probably a little bit, but also I think if your ears are alive, then you probably hear it. A bit like when I teach it to the choir, you go, oh yeah, they go good together, and you wouldn't expect it. It's your ears can now also hear that. Mine just heard it a tiny bit before you. That's all. Don't want to play it down, but sometimes depending on what we might need in the choir as well. So we might need I've done like 2 really fast ones recently or something, and it's the energy that we're having to use. We are sweating.
Yes.
We're not even perspiring. Or what's the other one? Mist or something. I don't know. Spit. I don't know. But I am definitely sweating. So we need to clock in a slower one, a bit of a ballad, and see how that goes. So that's why I'll choose what we'll choose. And also if we've got competitions coming up or a tour, I'll have to try and think ahead and think, okay, by then we'll need something that's vaguely related to that country or whatever. So that's how I decide what's coming next. Sometimes it comes to me straight away and I think, oh, I've got to do that, that's a banger. Other times it's like, oh, I need a sweet ballad. So yeah, it's kind of on the hoof, really.
And Hannah's also said, how do you start an arrangement? And I was just thinking, people that aren't musically trained probably don't even think about how a song is put together. Well, I know I don't. It's not, I haven't studied music or anything. But I do know that a choir arrangement, we obviously get taught in 3 parts.
Funkies is in 3 parts, yeah.
Yeah, and songs aren't always, there isn't 3 parts that exist because it's just perhaps a solo singer singing.
Yeah,
so all of every other part that isn't the tune is your arrangement. So
yeah, pretty much. And sometimes the tune passes through the different parts.
Yeah.
So no one's got the tune at all times. So it's like 2 notes from there, 2 notes from there. So
when we first learn and they're like, this time, middles, you're on the tune. And they're like, yeah.
And then I wonder, why
like,
are you in a choir if you're that celebratory about just having the tune? Yeah, we got the tune.
Well, they think they can just sing it and know it quickly.
Which is true.
Yeah. And
But I love an R and a new as well. I love an R and a new. Adds the emotion to it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So there's different ways of, obviously with all the 3 parts, you can do the harmony, you can do echoes and response is quite nice. That happens quite a lot. Yeah, and
quite a lot.
No, I love it. Oh,
I'm sure I am getting
stop it.
predictable though nowadays.
No,
with
I don't.
managers.
Well,
No.
it's always surprising. I never know when you say new song alert. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? I have no clue what it's going to be.
What is it? Yeah.
And then you whip out Mystique Rock DJ, not just the normal rock DJ, the breakdown version that's in the film. I mean,
God, it's good.
it's so good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And then when I'm feeling it, I feel that I can teach it better because I'm feeling it. I'm like, yeah, I've done well with that.
They were loving that one recently at the gig.
Yeah. That's true. So yeah, it's an organic experience, and sometimes it's different. How I start it, I might just be playing the piano one day and just go, "Oh, I've just thought of something that would work really well." Basically, funkies are always in my head. Luckily, I'm not always in theirs, but sometimes it can just be while I'm in the car and something's playing, and I'll go, "Oh, hold on," and then I'll quickly grab my phone and go, "La la 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 la," and just kind of quickly put the parts down on a voice note.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, so that I can remember it next time, and then I go home and scribble with that hand, scribble my notes out. I'm very old school. I'm really, really bad at using Sibelius and Cubase that the kids use. Well, they don't actually. Proper adults use them, but I just don't like it. To drag the notes up and score it like that, I do it by hand.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, which no one else can read, so then I have to have it scored up properly. But yeah, thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah.
That's real good. So, thanks everyone again today. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, it's totally free. You're not subscribing in any kind of financial monetary way. So there's no commitment. It just means you'll get a notification every time a new episode comes along. And wouldn't that be great? And don't forget, you can also like this episode, share it about, share that love. Contact us on email podcast@funkyvoices.co.uk or WhatsApp voice note or message on 07834 765 473. And don't forget, send in a version of you doing that in any tune you like. We might play it, probably won't.
Funky voices off the record.
Funky voices off the record.